Oh dear, we seem to have broken down. It looks like they've got to refuel, and so now we've run out. Oops, we're really close. So I think they're on the phone just to go and get somebody to come out with some fuel or to give us a tow. Here comes the cavalry. They brought us some more fuel. It doesn't look like the fuel has managed to work, so now it looks like we're all transferring to the other boat. It could only happen to me, couldn't it? All safely transferred to the other boat. So I've just arrived on Koh Lanta, and evidently you have to pay 10 baht for arrival. I'm so hungry, so I thought I'll just stop off and get some spring rolls in this little restaurant right by the ferry port. Lovely. Wow, a pint of passion fruit juice. It tastes amazing. Just arrived at my new hostel, Hub of Joy. So I am staying not in that main building, in the one a little bit further down. This is the building that I'm in, on the first floor. This is my dorm, and this is my new bed. The roads here don't seem that busy either, so I might even hire a moped to see if I can't get around. I've just arrived at my accommodation, which is that building up there. Walked down here towards the beach, and look what I come across. Serendipity. See? It was just meant to be, wasn't it? One of those serendipitous moments in life. I've just walked along the beach and I was so deep in my own thoughts, I've run out of beach. And this water is so warm. It's almost, I would say, hot. Oh my life, another beautiful island with another beautiful sunset. That sun is going to disappear straight into the ocean. How magical. There's always been something in the way when I've watched a sunset, a mountain, a cloud, something. That is just next level. And the sun sinking down into the ocean. Just heading back to my hostel now, as I'm completely exhausted. I've been up since, what, 5:30 this morning? Travel days always take it out of me. I think the only place that I landed and then went off and did a full day exploring was Singapore. Whew, I just need sleep now. The first morning, and this is my breakfast provided by the hostel. It's probably the best breakfast I've ever had. I got a taxi this morning and I've come down to the old town. So I'm going to do a little bit of exploring. Koh Lanta, Old Town, beautiful. It's so hot today. This is so nice. I really like Lanta Old Town. Really quaint. Got a kiwi and lemon smoothie. Look at that. It is so nice and refreshing. Just what the doctor ordered. I get asked a lot, which is your favourite place and which is your least favourite place? But I want to know, how I can choose. I mean, look at that. There aren't many places on this earth that are as beautiful as this. Outstanding. It really is. I mean, you really do run out of words to describe what it is that you're feeling and you're looking at. Oh wow, look at that. An old sunken ship. I've just walked down the pier in Old Town, Koh Lanta. Beautiful. And I was just thinking to myself, the last pier I walked down was Southend Pier with my friends Vicky and Colin, and it was so grey and so cold and the wind was blowing and we got fish and chips at the end of the pier and our chips were blowing off the plate. It was so funny. And now I'm on another pier with no wind and no grey skies. The only thing that could make it any better is if my friends were here with me. You do get days where you really appreciate your own company, and then there's other days where you're like, I really wish my friends were with me. And this is one of the days. So what's my plans for Koh Lanta? I'm going to do some shopping because some of the clothes that I've got is just too hot. So I'm going to have a little look around and see if there's anything I can't find. I wanted to do a cookery class as well. I wanted to do one in Bali and it never happened. And then after Koh Lanta, I think I'm going to switch islands to Phi Phi. That's the plan anyway. The New Year festival coming up. But I'm going to insert the name of it because I can't actually pronounce it. I think if I go to Phi Phi and I can get accommodation there, because after the next 2 nights I have no accommodation booked. This is so nice, and actually underneath this shade it's lovely, and I'm just sat drinking my juice. This looks amazing. Steamed fish with lemon. Perfect. Something that's not fried. Well, that was very nice. I made very short work of that. Good morning. I've come to a little deserted beach on my mean machine, my little scooter that I've rented for the day, just so that I can get out and about. So I've driven along and I've come to this beautiful beach. And it's beautiful. It's so nice to get away from everybody. That sounds horrible. I didn't mean it the way it came out. It's really nice to be able to come to these places and not have to rely on somebody else. I'll show you the beach. I've just stopped, and these trees here, they've got little cups at the bottom collecting the sap from the trees. I believe that's probably what it is. It's just rows and rows of them. Stopped at this little restaurant on the side of the road. The views were amazing. So me and the mean machine have made it back to the old town. I can't believe it. I do feel a little bit more confident this time than I did last time, but then again the bike is much better. No Easter eggs in Thailand, but I managed to find a Snickers, so that just have to do. I'm all packed and ready, another travel day, and today I'm going from Koh Lanta to Koh Phi Phi. I've decided to go by ferry, which is 450 baht. If I went by fast boat, it will be 600 baht. And the difference is the ferry takes an hour and the fast boat takes half an hour. So I just thought I'm going to save me pennies and go on the ferry. I'm not in any rush. So yeah, I've got about an hour or so before the transfer bus comes to pick me up. Those costs are inclusive of the transport from the hostel to the ferry port as well. So not bad. Arrived at the ferry port. I think that is the ferry behind us. got about 20 minutes before we leave. Just want to get there now. I've only been travelling 2 minutes. And I've got my new favourite drink, which is a passion fruit juice shake smoothie. The wiring is very well done here. And that's it. Leaving Koh Lanta for Koh Phi Phi. Off we go. That's the speedboat going past. There's Koh Phi Phi. I've made it to Phi Phi. We're here, just going to pay my island tax now. And then I can find my hostel.